special Remembrance Day episodes. We've heard about and heard some stories of things that happened, overseas during World War II, during that time of conflict. But there was also stuff going on here back at home. So we're here to talk about that. Welcome back to the show, Paul Brady from the Georgina Historical Society.
Well, good morning, guys. It's always so nice to see you. We're speaking to you from beautiful Jackson's Point again this morning.
Good to see you.
Wonderful. Paul, I just want to jump in because you always have so much information to share with us and our viewers. We know that Georgina continued to do what Georgina always does, and that's be alive. You made reference before we came on camera that not everyone necessarily enlisted and went to fight in war, but there were other roles for our community. Could you share with us a little bit about what the others were doing?
Oh, sure. The farmers were exempted from enlisting. They were needed, of course, to keep the supply chain going, the food, that kind of thing. It didn't stop them, of course, from enlisting and going overseas. But the other men and women who were here who weren't enlisted were expected to work and pitch in. Do everything they can. They were working in the munitions factories. Our position relevant to Toronto made it possible that residents here could travel to the city where the munitions factories were, and the assembly plants, even mundane jobs, making bread, all that kind of stuff. Going down to the parade grounds at the CNE, pressing uniforms. There was so many background jobs that were required to keep to keep things working. Yes. And so that was a pretty interesting part. Another interesting thing, because the resorts and hotels were already established up here, it made a wonderful place for the enlisted men to come on the weekend during their leave time, and just come up here to the lake to have a holiday, a getaway, to get back together at one of the resorts, maybe with their families, that type of thing. We were only an hour and a half, 2 hours from the city during the First and Second World War. During the First World War, both the railway and the tram lines, the electric radio line, came right up to Jackson's Point. So It was very convenient. There was a lot going on here.
Yeah, I know sometimes we think, that things just kind of stopped because of the war, but that isn't the case. And it is true, we did have established resorts up here. I never actually really thought about that, but what a great place for people to come and spend a little downtime.
Well, exactly, and so convenient to the city. And the other families there here locally, even the children would get involved with the war effort. There was drives to collect milkweed, for instance, the milkweed pods, and those were used to stuff the life jackets for the airmen and for the Navy.
Wow.
It took two 20-pound bags of milkweed pods to make one life jacket. So that was kind of a thing that the schools did. It made the community feel that they were part of the effort. And so that was all done. That was done all through here too. So lots of things. The victory gardens, the gardens at the home that the government encouraged you to, even to plow up your lawn and plant vegetables and that type of thing for your...
Sorry to cut you off, Paul, but we just need to wrap up this segment. So really quick, how can people find out more about the Historical Society and maybe get more information from you?
We've got the website now. It's easy to find on a Google, email, anything like that. We're wide open. We're always interested in new members or anybody who's interested.
Stay tuned, Georgina. We're coming right back with the Georgina Historical Society right after this.